So as always, timestamps do exist, but I think I realize with some prior review. Also, I'm cold right now, so I'm wearing like layers of clothing. But as much as I would like to fix this leaking cauldron, just to explain what's going on, I'd either have to make water skins, which I would get leather to throw into the leather worker, which would be great, but I don't have any of these. Even if I had some of these byproducts, well, I could if I had a 2-star Forger's Camp, which I could do by opening this glade and praying that I get the blueprint that I need. But that would take some time, and that's time I probably don't have because I have to deal with other stuff. But to continue just going on the point, so I can't make... Well, I could try to go for water skins. It's a possibility. Otherwise, what would have been close as well would be the pottery, because in the bakery you can make pottery. However, it costs 3 clay to make 5 pottery. Let's just assume we don't have to worry about the wood or coal here, because I have a kiln. But, yeah, we have this little bit of clay left here, and there's not a lot of it anyway. So about 8 charges, so that's at least, let's assume we get 12 clay. That would be 4 production cycles pottery, but that would be 20, which is not enough here. So... And just in case anyone forgot, or anyone is tuning in, we don't have traders because we're in the Bandit Cap World Map modifier. So no traders, no trade routes, only pain. And yeah, now that leads us to burn down, which we'll probably use coal here because we do have a kiln to make use of wood. If we need to get coal, probably should use it, but... in this case specifically, we probably just have to burn this down, unfortunately. Now, that does slow down all my food production, but I shouldn't need to worry as much about that, because I'm not really making food anyway, which I should. I mean, I'm making jerky, but aside from that, I should probably just make coal instead here now, especially since we don't have anything else to do. And yeah, that's about it. So, before I stop hitting pause... let me find out. So we do have 3 free builders. Again, I would have liked the fertile soil because I do have a plantation just not being used, and therefore a ranch as well, but what can I do when I don't get my stuff? So, on to burn down. Oh, that's all right. We have an order sitting here as well. I decided to accept these orders, but this is not happening. So instead, I should actually take a look at this really quickly. I don't know if we can do packs of crops. Out of curiosity, so let me just check really quickly. We can use roots if I so choose. I forgot what other modifiers I was dealing with. Or not modifiers. If I have any other cornerstones, which it doesn't look like I have any. So, yeah. 20 reed, 20 clay. Actually, we could go for the pottery. Let's go for it. I'm going to take a risk here. So, whoops, sorry. Could use parts, could use anything else. I think I'm just going to use parts as much as I don't want to, because I probably want to open a cache later, but instead we're going to go for pottery, and this is going to be weird. So instead of using a human here, let's do anything else. And we'll do rations for the Citadel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make training gear really reliably. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So instead... let's open this glade and get some more clay, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Although that means I hit H on accident. What am I trying to say here? We do need to make this bakery, is one thing I'm trying to say. The other thing would be that we need to do other stuff. Let's use some lizards here for the sake of... hopefully I have enough to make this thing. I do. My next question is, just before I unpause the game, let me make sure that I am not using any clay anywhere. I mean, yeah, we can check the kiln, but really what we want to check is this. And just make sure that we're not using it anywhere else. So, yeah, I think that also that just disables it directly. No, it does not. I'm going crazy. But we do have extra clay now, and that eats up into a lot of my wood, but it's not like we're using that wood for much other things, so I actually should be burning coal instead. But for the moment... so yeah, instead, let's actually have... oh, they're delivering the stuff. That's fine. We'll let them deliver. We'll wait for that 8 wood, and then we'll just toss these woodcutters over here. We'll even have them help out with that tree there. And yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for more pottery, but we need it ASAP. Don't have pipes for it, but hey, did I put them anywhere else? I did. Weaver kiln, of which I'm not using anything in the Weaver, but once we open this glade, we can make more fabric. Otherwise, yeah, we just want to make a bit more coal. I probably shouldn't use any more wood, all things considered, so these lizards can just be free, but let us just instead do anything else. Yeah, and then I have to worry about the storm season because we're going to get pounded here. We have jerky and a little bit of housing. It's the humans I'm really afraid of, and now we have more clay to use. So, we'll let these harpies continue here, but the most important thing is that we got extra pottery here. In fact, I should have actually moved a lizard to this bakery because I don't know why I didn't do that. We do have to wait, so it's going to be about the whole Drizzle season before we make enough pottery to make use of this. I should actually also make a small warehouse here if I'm trying to be some kind of efficient, but we'll even prioritize this. I'm forgetting other things at the moment though, and yeah, this... Oh, we should have disabled everything. So, we can continue to use clay, but I'd rather have them on standby. I actually should just make 2 bakeries if I'm being this, alarmed. Yeah, I should make 2 bakeries here. So, we'll plop another bakery down. We can destroy it when we need to, but the important part is that we need to make as much pottery as possible. Because otherwise we are going to be in a lot of pain. So, yeah. Keeping in mind, yeah. So we have a lot of coal. We kind of ran out of tools here. Copper ore veins. Sure, but I'm worried about other stuff. So instead of cutting there, we probably want to cut this way. Yeah, because I wanted to cut towards this Forbidden Glade. It's a bit of a walk, unless I make a hearth, I guess. I should actually make a hearth, all things considered. So we'll do that. If we could plop a lizard down, that would be great as well. Probably going to be one from the kiln here. Could just deactivate them all. Ouch, resolve, but not really much else I'm doing at the moment. Although the warehouse usually comes first, so we can at least toss items in. Oh, that's right, the woodcutter. Woodcutting is... Woodcutting? We'll also... I guess you guys can just start cutting all the way over here. Whee! But, yeah, any forager's camp or a bit better trapper's camp would help out as well. We can accept this order. Aesthetics, trade goods. We can't make those. Rather go for aesthetics. Extra berries in case we get the plantation started. Extra jerky here and 2 lizards with each set of newcomers. Though, at the moment, I'm not really planning to take newcomers, but we'll see. We might just end up losing a bunch of people, is what I'm trying to say. But hey, before I do that, though, yeah, let's make sure we're not just absolutely exploding here. In fact, I think we use less wood if we turn it into coal, but the problem is that we don't have the wood at the moment. But we will keep an eye on that. So yeah, we should be using coal instead here. So yeah. And yeah, having a harpy on the hearth really cuts down the time I need to bring things back and forth. This stonecutter's camp has no more stone, so we'll put it over here. Somewhere. They can reach it here, so I really just want to do that. But we should also extend a road here for the sake of my sanity. And then let's also cut these trees out of the way, because it really is in the way. So, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about getting more people, but at the moment, I don't think it'd be the wisest decision. Even though we could use more around, but no. We'll wait until clearance season to enable boots here. Because so that we have enough boots for the storm season, which I think is going to slap us around, so... I was also supposed to put more human houses for the sake of human resolve, but I guess I will do that. Yeah, while we have the planks and bricks, it's not like we need to make goods anyway. We could also make lizard houses and then also harpy houses, so you know what? let's take care of. We'll take care of the harpies first because the lizards, they're quite resilient and resolve, meaning that they're the rate at which their resolve drops is a lot slower than a lot of the other races. But that's no excuse. Also, yeah, I just ended up using all my leather for boots, but it's fine. With that said, I could toss lizards back in this kiln and have them make coal. Yeah, if we're not making any planks at the moment, although we should be somewhere, like in here, we should be making coal instead, is what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure it's more efficient, right? Just to use coal for instead. Also, that's right. We need a blight post. So we can make that quite comfortably. It's just pain. Before I do that, yeah, let's actually put these houses over here so I can feel a bit better about myself. But also for the sake of the hearth bonuses, so I can grab free resolve here and there. Don't have any roads, so I'm just kind of plopping things down, but it's fine for the moment. But as I mentioned earlier, we need a blight post. I'm really, yeah, that's right. I think this is still Prestige 5, so I don't have to deal with higher building material costs, but I will need to think about that at some point. But until that moment, we'll have, you know what? We'll have 2 harpies here working on things. We have 5 cysts. Don't need to make 5 purging fires, but we'll just make enough. Question mark enough. And yeah, we do have a lot of planks, but we'll always need planks, so it's not really an excuse. And let's enable boots here. We're probably going to run out during the storm, but it's fine with me. We're also going to run out of jerky, but I'm just going to have to deal with it because we don't have anything else at the moment. I really hope we get this done soon, though. We're also missing some housing, so we do actually need to make these houses. Yeah. I swear there are lizard houses somewhere, right? Yeah. Nope, these are just more human houses. Should be making lizard houses as well, but a bit too late. Ouch, my coal. And we hope for the best. We only have 2 builders running around doing stuff at the moment, but yeah, and I think the storm is going to destroy us. Even if we disable all of our woodcutters, actually we need to use the wood, so we'll do our best, but we'll see what happens. So first work on the humans, the harpies are next. Then, like I said, the lizards can come later in terms of housing. We're probably going to be at negative, though. I'll still need level 2. Actually, no, probably we won't. Complex food or double the amount of food. They destroy yield if they don't have clothing, but we're just going to have to deal with that, too. I just realized that we only have 1 person working on this. We should actually have 2. Whoops. Here's hoping we have enough to help ourselves. And yeah, we should be actually move a human house over here too. They're taking a break, although what we should actually do with this other woodcutter's camp is cut around this hearth, if possible. And let's see if we get a camp. No, we don't. They want us to make a service building, of which we do need, but I don't think I can even make any of these. No, I can't. Can make the I can make training gear. I need a drink of water, but let's think first. Skewers, better skewer, or just skewers in general. Mushrooms, berries, and we're gonna make mushrooms. We won't have, or we're gonna make berries. We won't have meat products, unfortunately, which makes me kind of sad. But barrels, coat, stroll. Yeah, nothing here. So probably gonna take clan hall. Funny enough. Yeah, take clan hall. And we deal with it. So plop that down. We need lizards for this, but That will happen when the newcomers come, theoretically speaking. Meanwhile, these houses do need to be made. I only have one free builder now, so whoops. But that's because we also need to fix this ASAP as well, which is probably not going to happen. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, disable this. We're not using clearance water at the moment. We will. Well, we should, but because yeah, more cloth here would be appreciated. But that would mean I would need to move these harpies somewhere. So instead, we can, but yeah, let's do it. I don't think I'll need the plant fiber, and if I do, well, hey. Let's cancel this. We'll put you in the blight post to help. Don't need to make any more purging fires. Made 2 purging fires, actually. Purging fires, actually. And maybe we use the things for resolve. Actually, we will, just to get a little bit of blue resolve here. But otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here for the moment. And hoping for the best. Although, yeah, making sure we have all the resolve here would help out for this upcoming storm. We only need, I think, about 14, so everyone should be okay once I disable one of these woodcutters camps. Which I should do soon, but hey. Also, what we should do is make these roads. Take me home. Don't hurt me, robots. Oh, goodness. These roads. So let's see here. Can turn this down. Turn it down again. Gonna run out of jerky, which is gonna make me sad. In fact, we're gonna run out of everything. We'll eat berries first and see what happens to my life. But in the meanwhile... yeah, we should be okay now. And if we're not... well, I did my best. Yeah! Yeah, I would... yeah, let's actually get more people. We'll wait here for a moment, though. Yeah, we'll actually wait. Let's actually wait this out. There's something else I was worried about, but I can't remember what it is. So, until we remember, and thankfully we're not a Hostility 3 when I do that, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think 2 lizards in the kiln are going to be good enough for now. I forgot that I was still making pottery. Let's actually stop. And we'll destroy the other bakery and go back to kiln stuff. I don't know if I'll keep needing these bricks, but while we have the clay nodes, let's just continue making them. And then back to primarily making coal. That's the only cross thing if I had to say I dislike the kiln for, is that you're trading off for plank stuff. But, I mean, coal's pretty cool, so I'm not saying I hate making coal. It's just that, yeah, it really eats into coal production. We'll accept this after the storm, actually. Now, that might cause me to harvest these less. Also, I just realized that this is going to turn into fertile soil. Move! I wonder where it's going to go. Let's find out. Wait. Fertile soil question mark? Or did I do something else? Wait, where did it go? I did do the fertile soil choice, didn't I? Now I'm just confused. There's no way it just, like, disappears if there's too much things around it, right? Huh. I must have done something weird. Well, I guess we don't get fertile soil then. Well, hey, maybe we do cut into this Forbidden Glade really quickly. Yeah, I guess we cut into this Forbidden Glade soon. That was really, really strange. Yeah. Well, hey. Huh. Question mark? Do I have some kind of... okay, well, anywho. That's really weird. I didn't expect that to happen. So, Yeah, I didn't even get any reputation points for that, so that's the other part I'm sad about. I don't need these newcomers immediately. It would be nice so I can get the timer running, but oof. And then yeah, all my jerky is gone. Actually, for the sake of jerky, or for the sake of maybe trying to get something, I guess I'll think about it. So right before the storm ends, hopefully I will be able... I'm just going to do this to save the harpies really quickly. The lizards won't hit negative resolve due to their resilience, but... yeah, I'm confused. So... I don't know what else to say. Just really confused. We do need a lot of lizard housing if I take, I think, the most. Yeah. Harpies are nice. I think we just go lizards here. Yeah, so that we can throw people in this clan hall. Question mark? I mean, we could do it so anyway. In fact, the rain collector here is where all my lizards are. But, yeah, we don't want to hit Hostility 3 due to all these effects slapping me in the face. I don't need to worry about a lot. Well, except for, production yield destruction at 20%. No, let's not do that. So we'll wait. But, during the storm, I should actually just be making a bunch of lizard houses. So 1, 2, 3, because because my fertile soil disappeared into the aether. I guess I'll just make houses where I thought they were supposed to appear. I don't know where it went. I wonder if something weird happens because I made, a hearth space around this, but I mean, it's too late now, so I'm shrugging in real life as I just decide to live with the choices I've done. We can toss this woodcutter's camp over here for the moment. Again, I want to react to whether or not I'll be able to use either of these two nodes. And that's all I'm really trying to say at the moment. Although, we do need more planks anyway, so... one park, one garden. Or an extra park and an extra garden. Do I need any more coal at the moment? No, so we can stop this quickly. And continue making planks. Just go super into making planks. Don't I have... I don't have a building for this. No, I don't. So... wow. Yeah, and we'll wait until Drizzle, until we do something else. Yeah, I know the humans are in pain, but I don't want the harpies to be in pain either. And we can kind of juggle resolve here anyway, so... I know some players don't like that. They want... and for all intents and purposes, yes, you should be able to handle your resolve properly, but... shrug. When you have no other option... Although if we make this garden quickly, we will be able to... not worry about resolve, but it's not going to happen, so we'll just trade off the harpy resolve here. I think we would have made it. But anywho, as we're in the thing now. Oh, there goes all my coal. I really should take this, though. But boy, does that hurt. I made all that coal for nothing, pretty much. I should have actually just sacrificed coal if that was going to be the case, but... boop! There goes all my coal! Might as well do it now. It's the halfway point. That was kind of not good to do, but... I mean... hey. So, let's also accept this order. Well, choose an order and then accept it. 3 ancient tablets, of which I have 0. And lizard resolve above 24. But that would require a lot more than I have. Although... this is kind of a lizard settlement at this point. Let's see if we get a camp. We did not. Because the game is pushing so much other stuff. I don't even get anything for fabric or planks at this point. Maybe I did in the last part, but... let's see here. Didn't get any... I think I'm just gonna sit on this and just open this Forbidden Glade now. Now, if this Forbidden Glade absolutely destroys me, that's gonna be another thing to worry about. But until that moment... I could also cut up... yeah, let's cut open this small glade as well. We'll just take the hostility hit here. I mean, we'll be at level 3 regardless, so that's the consideration I put forth. Could I reroll here? I could. We'll open this Forbidden Glade and see what's in here. Actually, I should just disable these for the moment. And... yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait until we open this. This does mean that I'm holding off the newcomers that I get later are going to come a lot later for myself, but... I think we need to. Also, level 2, that's right. Oh, because I did that. So, let's move one of these lizard houses over here, and oopsie doopsies. Yeah, big oops. So we literally need one more person, but that'll happen when we bring people over. Who is it? It's over, it's in these houses, right? I think it is. Are we gonna open this glade anytime soon, please? I would like it to happen soon. And yeah, we're gonna have to make coal again, but first... Oh boy. Can we even do this? No, we can't. We have to tame. Storm until we complete this event, which is gonna absolutely slap me, but... Oh. I found fertile soil, though. And then we have a sea merle node here as well. But we need to take care of this bird. So, probably going to choose the humans for this one, for the reason that they have the most resolve. So if a human were to, or if we're going to be losing people during this Forbidden Glade event, then we need it to be a race that a race that's not going to lose people, theoretically speaking, because we can't feed. So, ow, pain. Yeah, and there goes my resolve. So, we do need the wood, so we need to keep woodcutters active if possible, but yeah, this is gonna absolutely slam me. Now, we could even just lose off of this, but we have to take care of this. We just have to take care of it. So away we go. I don't even have coal to sacrifice here. I could have waited. That's something I could have done. But, it wasn't good either way, I promise. So, I cut into that glade, and now I'm suffering. Super suffering. To deal with it, I should actually put a human in the hearth. But we're gonna continue losing humans, never mind. Oh, this is gonna be, this is very painful. Well, well, well. Oh, and then, yeah, we're taking Blight Rot Infection because every time people leave... Oh, this might be the end for me. This might be an actual... I think this would be the first settlement that I actually lose, aside from just giving up. So, yeah. Oof. Big, big oof. We can't even make Purging Fires at the moment. Oh, yeah, that was a bad decision to make. We're just gonna set this forward. If we lose because of this, so be it. But, yeah, this is not good to do. This was not good to do at all. Now, thankfully, we're not going to get any more cysts, but, yeah, we are still dealing with pain here. So we'll do our best, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And, in fact, we lost someone here, so... Yeah, a lot of pain. I don't know if this is going to be recoverable. We're gonna find out, though. We're gonna lose 3 people here as well because of the pain. Yeah. 3 people die. Including the Firekeeper. Doing my best to keep people alive, but I don't think it's gonna happen here. Oh boy. We'll boost the human just to try and do so, but actually, there's one more human. There's a third human sitting somewhere. Oh, woodcutter. So we'll do our best to save ourselves, but go quick! I need your help. So yeah, this is a big ouch. Oh, we're probably gonna get hit again here. 8 people left, of which pain. Firekeeper, Kiln Worker. This one is probably going towards one of the people working in this? No. Oof. I don't know if he can handle this anymore. Yeah, there are a lot of cysts in here. But again, I just have to do the best with what I've got now. Oh boy, this bird. Was it this bird? I think it was this bird that causes players the most problems when you run into it in a bad way. Now we can funny enough, now we can take these people. As odd as that sounds to say. And we do our best to survive. This is going to be hard to recover. I mean, we can recover all the points, funny enough, but yeah, we have to really focus on making things work now. Oh, goodness. You big bird! You've done this to me. You better give me stuff for it. So we pretty much lost 2/3 of our settlement for the sake of dealing with it. But, I mean, if we can recover off this, it would be nice. So, yeah, we'll find out. That resets us back to Drizzle, for better or worse. And yeah, now we have a plantation we can actually play with. As odd as that sounds, but... let's see, we don't even have enough humans to make that work. But we'll do our best.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if 3 is going to be enough for this, but again, we'll do our best. And yeah, this is going to be a weird settlement now that I've lost everything. That being said, hey, at least everyone's at positive resolve, but that's not good at all. 3 lizards here. We do still need woodcutters, and back to this we go. Woodcutters are quicker. Otherwise, ancient tablets and things. Yeah, this is going to be really, really weird to try and recover because we don't have any more villagers. Out of curiosity... yeah, now the fact that we've saved this event in the large encampment will help out to some degree. But yeah, that was not good. There is a human in here, right? Nope, there are harpies and lizards. So we'll do it. As much as I want to put a human on the main hearth for the sake of impatience, because we have about like 20 minutes left, but yeah, there's a lot more going on. Also, that's right, we do need people cutting wood somewhere at some point. Yeah, a lot of this settlement has been in pain now. What does this bird give me? It was not worth the people I lost, but 5 eggs per minute plus 3 to harpy resolve. Yeah, that's a bit hard to justify, but we'll deal. I mean, we're sitting here. That's all we can do. So, yeah, we'll do our best to make this work. If it doesn't work, we'll see. We can definitely do aesthetics, so we can lower the impatience here. The impatience also helping us with hostility, so shrug. But, yeah, this is really, really not great. In fact, I should actually just move a lot of this over as I lose the fire. So actually, I can't have people in this clan hall because I need the wood. I need some kind of fuel for the hearth. So yeah, we're not going to cut into this. We'll stay at hostility 2, that's fine. But yeah, I promise that this is going to hurt just as much as anything. So we don't even have 14 people, so yeah. I think we move all the houses over here for the moment, just to take care of things, but now kind of wishing I had frogs in the settlement. But even if I had frogs, it would actually be worse in a way, so we'll have to make do with what we have. So let's see, 7 lizards, 1 harpy, 3 humans, and a lot of pain. Of which, yeah, to get our neighborhood back to level 2, we would need to recruit everyone. So the only thing I can really do is the aesthetics and the lizard villagers orders. We can go for the pack of crops or the rations for the citadel orders if possible, but it's not looking as possible. Also, I need to take one of these. Let's actually reroll here. That's really unfortunate. So we buy 2 years with the green brew, essentially. Which is also another lizard building. Ale and a lot of human stuff. Even though the special aid, well, it has brewing in it as well, but they really want me to make coats, huh? Oh, that would make sense because one of these is clothing, I believe. Yeah. Can we even make clothing now? I would need a thing, which they did not get. Well, actually, they did. I guess we do make the cooperage. Well, if and when we can. It's looking very unlikely, though. Where's my like? If the fertile soil here spawned from this event, as I thought it would, I would not be in as much trouble. But we are, so. Oh boy. Oh, also, hey, you know what? This seam rail would help out too. If that's the case, we do need this warehouse here then. Because having this warehouse here would allow me to get this seam rail a lot quicker. But we'll think about things. So, how long will it take? 8 minutes. That's gonna be a bit too long. An extra point of impatience for sure, but... how many planks do I have? Not enough to do aesthetics right now. Where is everyone working at? Now I can actually count everyone in my settlement. Yeah, so 3 humans. Here are the other... no, I'm going crazy. Oh, yeah, because we just finished the event. I was looking at my number. I was like, why does that look odd? It's because we just did the thing. So, we'll have a harpy help out. I think what I actually want to do... No, we do want this seam rail, because the seam rail acts as a source of fuel. Where is it? Where is my thing? Oh, the stonecutters camp. All the way over here. And for the moment, let's have these free builders work on working things around here, because this path will help people out, if nothing else. This building's in my way, but it is a cannery, of which I have extra paste production, eggs, dye, and we are in the we're in the thingamajiggy, but I don't think, yeah, we only get resin here, and this asks for dye or salt. We have berries. We can make pottery, but no one uses wine. Biscuits only. Yeah, so this would just be a cannery would just be for paste, which I probably don't care about as much. So you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna turn this into something else. But first, yeah, let's get this warehouse made. Let's make these pads, and I will think about what to do afterward. Yeah, I'm really a bit salty about this. I thought fertile soil spawned here. It did not, apparently. Again, if that's a bug, let me know, but anywho. Yeah, we're sitting here not able to do much. I think we'll just have 3 free builders at the moment. Usually you just need 2, but since I'm trying to do path things as well, yeah. And with that said, let's actually focus on Sea Marrow as well. Have both Coal and Sea Marrow share the burden here. But that being said, yeah, we need as many purging fires as possible. So at least 9. No, it's not. Sorry, not. Yeah, 9. No, 11. I'm going crazy. Which we should be able to handle, but hey. And people are going hungry, so let's actually eat something else other than berries. We do want to eat berries, but eggs, probably eggs, yeah, because we're getting eggs off the Stormbird. Anywho, what do I have again? Bakery, field. I could have used the field kitchen. The ranch would be for, yeah, meat. That's the next thing. We'll plop it down, but probably not going to be able to use it for a while. Although, yeah, we will use plant fiber for that. We don't have anything for this. Although it could be reeds. Should actually just use wheat instead. Everything but, yeah, everything but the reeds, which we probably want to use for something else. And then berries for eggs, question mark? No, we're getting eggs, so we can leave the berries for anything else. Let's see here. Just avoid glades at this moment, I guess. So we'll just have them avoid glades. Is my other woodcutters camp? Here. But, again, we're using the free builders for other stuff at the moment. Never mind. So you guys come over here and take this down, because you guys like turkey. We'll use the reeds, actually, instead. I said I was going to save them, but no. What I could... So after they finish this cannery, we'll have... Well, I think we'll make another Sea Marrow node. Or, no, sorry, Stonecutter's camp. Out of curiosity, how much is this going to give me? Oh, we need to make more. Sorry. 0.04. Oh, yeah, this settlement is going down quickly. Yeah, before I get another... Yeah, I want another human for the hearth, essentially, is what I really, really want here. Don't know if I'm going to get to use it, but we'll see. And yeah, we'll at least collect wood. Let's see, plant fiber is a byproduct as well, but yeah, we lost too much people from this Stormbird. But we'll see. As I sit here and look at something else, yeah, we'll try to make it to year 6 Drizzle, and then we'll find out if we can even survive this. Meaning that the next part might be the beginning of a new settlement, but after this settlement fails. I've done this to myself. Tell me we don't have anyone in these houses. Okay, we don't. Do we? We do, actually. I could have leveled up this hearth, which we'll do now. But we'll also let the Lizard Resolve climb for a moment as we get our last order. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mushrooms or things. Yeah, that's not going to happen, so... Could if we're doing a rush job, but... I wonder if not putting a human on the hearth at this moment is going to hurt me. Well, if that's the case... Yeah, because we're not planting anything right now. And I don't think the double here is really going to... Is really a thing that's affected by humans. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But anywho. Otherwise, the next thing I would want to do is probably put a lizard in this ranch. We don't have... Oh, we have the planks, but... Turn plant fiber into meat, at least. Everything else can be... We don't need to make eggs, because we're getting eggs. And yeah, we just kind of sit here for the moment. But definitely make meat so we can make jerky again, at least. I think jerky. Yeah, jerky. That would be the most efficient thing for us, I'm pretty sure. Now, I would like to make, put lizards in here as well, but don't think that's going to happen. I could do this, actually. Actually, we can do this. 2 hostility shouldn't hurt me here, so we're just going to have these harpies continue to do what they do. Might even want to cut into this glade really quickly, just to see, but no, we don't need to cut into a glade. I would have liked to use these nodes. Maybe I should think about that. I have recently been looking at certain biomes and strategies for biomes, so taking certain camps into certain biomes will probably be a lot better probability-wise, in terms of you'll likely need a certain camp at 2-star. Yeah, I was waiting for the timestamp, but you'll probably want a 2-star camp taken with you on Embark. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. All my planks are gone, that's right. We can make planks. It's gonna take a while, though. That's all I can say. But we have the wood for it, so I don't really mind as much. We definitely have the fuel for it. We should have fuel for the rest of this run, if we can even survive this run. How long is this gonna take? So yeah, we're gonna get about 0.4 impatience. But if we get all of this, so yeah, 12 impatience... We can... This is basically at 0. That's all I'm trying to say at the moment. Yeah, a lot of 2-star gathering nodes that I can't make use of, unfortunately. That makes me really sad. No, we don't want to destroy that hearth. What are you talking about? We'll keep an eye on this, but hey. And then, as long as we continue burning these cysts, we shouldn't really lose anyone else for the duration of this storm. Especially not with everyone as resolute as they are. But we do, however, need to make food at some point. We probably still need 2 bakeries, all things considered. But hey. In fact, if we had a place for flour, that would be nice. We don't. So, whoops. If nothing else, what I really learned is that in a bandit camp modifier map, you really need to be on top of self-sufficiency, which should be self-evident, but I was kind of thinking about other things at the moment. We just need to take these people immediately, by the way. Thankfully, as the years go on, you get more people per newcomer visit, so funny enough, this is quite appreciated. Now, do I want more harpies? No, more lizards. More lizards, that's right. Put people in the clan hall at least. I think that doubles the gathering yield here. It does. So that is actually quite useful. And then right after that, put lizards in the branch. So yeah, now we could be a bit more focused on what we actually want to do in these places. But still want to put people in the kiln. Yeah, we need people in the kiln still, in one of these two kilns. No more lizards, help! Rufflecop. Yeah, we want to make coal. We definitely want to make coal. Wrong place. We can make a brick, that's fine, but we really wanted to make coal. And these two humans can go over here. These lizards can go somewhere else. And then I can think about what I'd like to do with my life. Probably just killing stuff, though. We'll split one off to make jerky instead when it becomes available. But yeah, we really just want to make as much leather as possible. Should probably turn these reeds into leather, right? Or cloth. Probably leather for boots. Yeah, leather for boots. That helps out the races that I have them. That helps out the lizards, harpies. As much as I love the humans, especially for their farming. Yeah, we got to do anything else. So meat is by far the thing we want to concentrate on, so we will prioritize it in one of these kilns, but the other kiln is going to be a coal kiln, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Now, can we do anything else? That's a whole other question. But as the years go on, yeah, it's going to be a while before we can get our level ups, but hey. We can do another swap here. Use Seamrail first. So yeah, we'll do another swap here. Swap the harpies back in, because they are likely to make more stuff. Make 6, just to be sure. And then... yeah, that hurts the lizard resolve, actually. I forgot about that. We should be able to survive till the end of this. And yeah, they're resilient anyway, so... should be fine. Again, I'm still really salty about the fertile soil disappearing. At least I feel that was the case, but maybe it's not the case? Who knows? But anywho. Can't cry over any more spilt milk. Though we do need more decorations. 20 wood, 4 planks. So yeah, we'll always need more planks, but we can make these perks now. That I can do. And right after that... so just want to make sure there are enough houses there. We should be able to survive this year. And with that said, is there anything I want now? Probably, funny enough, Mark of the Sealed Ones, maybe? Burning time of resources, or... yeah, burning time of resources. No, it's not going to be enough. Oh, actually it will be, because we will hit... well, actually, will it be enough? Let me do some calculations as the video ends here. So, 6... 3, 6... yeah, we will be able to make use of Mark of the Sealed Ones if I so choose. Alternatively... I could choose Calming the Forest for extra hostility, which would also be nice. 10% chance of double yields, but basically all these are okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sit on this. So without further ado, we don't have a lot of time left. Actually, do we have a human to spare really quickly? We do. Okay, we already put one on the hearth, though. So it's fine. But yeah, without further ado, I mean, if you have anything to say, if you want to lament my life choices with me, sure, that'll be much appreciated. But without further ado, I'm not going to take up much more of your time. If you want to support me, subscribe to the channel would probably help out the most. Otherwise, you know, I have other things available if you want to look around for it. Feel free. And I'm not going to take up much more of your time. Thank you for watching. Bye.